Alright, so we're going to talk about Destiny Folsom, the one that was with Shawn Osbourne on Love After Lockup and Life After Lockup. And as I said, was with Shawn Osbourne because she is not with him anymore. And I'm going to go into all those details. So we all remember on Life After Lockup when Destiny ran off with Shawn's credit card and car, and he looked her up on social media and saw that she had 2 different Facebooks he didn't know about, which showed she was engaged to 2 different guys. So I decided to do some hard research, and oh my god, you're not going to believe what I found out. I originally thought that these engagements were probably from before she went to prison, but no, oh my goodness, they are not. So when Destiny was locked up in prison while she was talking to Shawn, there was also a man named Jason who was writing her and sending her money and helping take care of her while she was in prison. This is a picture of Shawn when he looked Destiny up in one of the profiles he found, and this is the one she shared with that Jason dude. So it appears they've seen each other a few times since she's been out, and she was engaged to that dude. He asked her to marry him when she was in prison, and she said yes, but that's not all. Destiny was also engaged to another man while she was in prison that she was also engaged to and with before she went to prison. Here's pictures of her with him on the Facebook they share together, and they also share the same last name on the Facebook. His name is Jose. And remember when she was with Shawn, she did say she wished Shawn would gain more weight because she did like bigger men, so that's probably what she was talking about. This bigger man right here for her, and that's who she is married to now. When we saw the spoilers on Life After Lockup of her showing off her engagement ring and saying I got married, well, everyone thought that was Shawn. Well, that's not Shawn's truck, and that's not Shawn that was in the truck. That was Jose, who she got married to. And there's older pictures before she went into prison with her with an engagement ring, and apparently that was the ring he gave to her. But in the show, she was showing off the ring that Shawn gave to her that I guess she was using for her marriage with Jose, even though he already gave her one. It's complicated. And just who would do that? That's kind of messed up. I mean, that's really messed up in my opinion. And from all my research, everyone who knows Jose personally says that he does do drugs, that he shoots meth and heroin. So Destiny being married to this dude now, I don't think she's ever going to get better. As long as she keeps getting out of prison and going back to him. As you notice, as soon as she left Shawn and she went to her sister's house, this was who she was texting. And then when she, left her sister's house and disappeared before court, this is who she was with. And she was high. The book that they share together shows they got engaged on August 23rd, 2016 at 2 a.m. And of course, we know Destiny liked girls and was with all those girls in prison and continued to try to get with girls when she was out of prison. So I wonder what Jose thinks about her little thing with Shawn and her being engaged to that other Jason dude. I'm not sure. I'm sure he's gonna watch a show or has already watched a show, but she's locked up in prison, so I wonder if he's sticking by her side. Shawn has moved on to new felon girlfriend. Watch my other videos and I go more into depth about that. Yeah, Destiny is married to Jose now, and she told Shawn he was a trick, even though he was thinking she really loved him and he really loved her. But, she was just using him to get a car and a credit card so she can go be with Jose. Destiny tried to say that Shawn was the one that was selfish, but really, she was the one that was being selfish. And this is her when she left court, when Shawn was waiting for her in one of the last few episodes, and she looks high as a kite. And she was also arrested in September of 2018 for first-degree child neglect and second-degree child neglect. It just makes me sad because she freaked out about Shawn having 6 kids, and she has 5 kids of her own that she's never had custody of because she would not give up using drugs. So I did some research and I found the prison penpal site that Destiny was advertising on. Her ad has now expired, but this is what I think she lured Shawn with when he found her online and began talking to her. It's funny to me because she's saying, you might be the missing piece to my puzzle, when she was with this guy the whole time and with another guy and then got with Shawn. So I think she's already found her missing puzzle pieces. So even though they both moved on, if Destiny called Shawn from prison today, do you think he'd send her money? Because he's done it in the past, even when she stole his car and credit card. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And for anyone who loved Lindsey from Love After Lockup and Life After Lockup, she's locked up and you can now write her. She says, "Want to ask questions, get to know me, or just tell me how much you love Life After Lockup?" And she had a caption above her picture that said, "You think you may know all my story, but there's so much more to tell." So if anybody wants to know the rest of her story, this is the information right here. I'm actually going to try to write Lindsey and Destiny, just trying to get an interview with them over the phone, just because I got some questions for them I would like answered. If any of you guys have any ideas for any questions, let me know in the comments below, and if they're appropriate enough, I will be sure to include them.